This is a recently acquired shiny thingy what I done want to experiment with. Like, it's an Intel SC5200 server frame. Autofocus is not happy because dark room, but it works, as you can see. This was free, along with a whole bunch of other computer equipment, as was this Dell. Basically, it's a monitor thingy that's designed to fit in a 19-inch EIA rack, and this monitor is a very, very, very badly drawn fretboard because trackpad, but it works. A little trackball finger thing. It works though, and hope to be using this as a thing. What I actually experiment with this is a file server, but I have a friend of mine who's much more of a bad dude when it comes to computers than I am, because I know just enough to be dangerous, and just enough to the point where people think I know a lot more than I do, which can be quite annoying. But it's because right now it's only got some fairly small, relatively speaking, drives in it. I mean, not small given the age, because this the user manual for this thing is copyright dated 2002, and the startup screen, the most recent date is 2003. But it's got 3 70GB drives and 2 35GB drives. One of which is on right now because that's the main boot volume. That one occasionally lights up and these will blink a couple times during startup. But I want to see about getting some much bigger drives for this. Obviously, this will not be a general use computer because loud, as you can tell. Estimates probably somewhere in the 300 to 400 watt range. The power supplies that it has are 350 watts each. But yeah. Thing is, also one of the power supplies is just a dummy filler plug, so I'd see about getting an extra power supply as well. But definitely it's like a temporary use file server or something. Also, there's a fan access door because server ease of maintenance and the like. Yeah, it's a thing. And on top of that, I also got one of these Dell minitower things from about the time when Dell realized, hey, our reputation sucks, we should make decent stuff, and so they started cranking these things out. These are not actually a residential grade thing, they're also a commercial grade thing. $25 with monitor and mount and everything, and power supply brick, so I'm planning on getting a bunch more of these. Well, getting at least one more. My parents want one, and then I've got 2 friends who each want at least one. I'm thinking as experimental Linux boxes. The only thing is, because these were shredder-ready scrap, there should be a drive carrier in this that holds the drive in place. So I'm going to have to see about getting some of those, because it didn't have the hard drive, which is obvious. But either that or cobbling together a mount and putting in an SSD, also more RAM. But yeah, that's another thing. I'm thinking probably is just Linux test boxes, because I want to get more skilled with Linux operating systems. Yes, I know, Linux is a kernel, not an operating system, than I am, which is very little. Little experience I have with Debian, and that basically sucked, but that was at a school that sucked, which is beyond the scope of this video for OPSEC reasons. Lots of computer fun videos in the coming weeks and months, assuming things don't collapse that fast. So yeah.